Hey, what's up? It's Vince Del Monte. Welcome to a brand new workout video series. This one is called the 6-12-25 workout. So if you recall in our last workout video series, we did the wave loading workout, which fell on the neural end of the training continuum. This workout is going to fall on the metabolic end of the training continuum. If you're looking for maximal muscular development, you need to train all across this continuum. You will certainly make some progress staying on one end or on the other end, but you'll never maximize your full muscular potential if you don't periodize your training throughout the course of the year through all the different hypertrophy models that are available to you, and there are dozens. So here's what we're gonna do. I first wanna help you guys understand how you could train twice a day if you wanted to. So I mentioned in the last video series that when I went to Charles Poliquin's 5-day hypertrophy bootcamp, we learned how to structure a 2-a-day program. What that means is we train twice a day, once in the morning, once in the PM, and we train the same body part on the same day. How can that possibly work? Well, what we know is that when we do a CNS, a central nervous system style workout in the morning time, we're going to activate 5 to 7% more muscle fibers in our PM workout. And you heard me say in the last video series, when I came back from my second workout, I just trashed the muscle fibers. So this is what this program is all about, trashing the muscle fibers. And if you would like to combine this workout with the last workout series, you can. So you would do the wave loading workout in the morning, and you would do this one in the PM. And I'm gonna lay this all out for you guys below. Let's get into some training theory to understand why this workout is effective, how science backs it up, and then we'll get into our actual workouts. And make sure you really understand the fundamentals of weight training. Without understanding this, you're really going to have a hard time interpreting programs you may be following from others, or if you want to write your own program, you will have no idea on how to design it. So this is going to give you a lot of foundational knowledge and principles to use in the future when you want to write your own program or try to figure out if a program you want to follow is going to be effective for your goal. So we've got 4 primary training effects that can occur. And remember, a training effect is only something that happens assuming you recover from the training. So we can train for relative or absolute strength, which occurs when we're working with lower reps, 1 to 5 approximately, when we're resting from 3 to 10 minutes in between sets. The time under tension for each set is around 0 to 20 seconds. And the loads are with 85% of your 1 rep max or greater. Once we start moving this way, when we start working with reps that are within 6 to 8 reps, the rest periods are less, 90 to 120 seconds. The time under tension is longer, 20 to 40 seconds per set. And the loads are less, from 79 to 84% of your 1 rep max. The training effect you'll experience is known as functional hypertrophy. This is what athletes are looking for. When we start working within the rep ranges of 9 to 12, the rest periods are shortened again from say 30 to 90 seconds. The time under tension is lengthened, 40 to 70 seconds per set. And the loads are reduced again, say from 70 to 78%. We're going to experience what's known as hypertrophy. This is where bodybuilders hang out. And then finally, another training effect we can experience is muscular endurance. We can improve our endurance. And this is when the rest periods are less than 30 seconds. The time under tension is 70 seconds or greater. And the loads are 69% of your 1 rep max or less. So this is valuable information. So how does the 6-12-25 workout fall into this? Well, what's really powerful is something that we haven't mentioned is what fiber types are affected when we're training within these ranges. What we know is to achieve maximal muscular development, we need to train all the muscle fibers. So a lot of guys say, yeah, well, you know, I never lift heavy, but I'm still big. Well, my thing to you would be, well, if you did start training at this end of the continuum, you started lifting heavy, you'd start stimulating those type 2B fibers that you're not hitting. So one thing we haven't mentioned is fiber type. What fibers, what muscle fibers are we targeting when we're training down here? We're targeting the high threshold type 2B fibers. When we're training in here, actually let's write this down. So we've got the type 2Bs when we're training down on this end. When we're training in the middle here, what muscle fibers are we stimulating primarily? The type 2A. And what muscle fibers are we stimulating when we're training down here? We have the type 1. And these are the three primary categories. There's a lot, again, subcategories of these fiber types. But these are the three primary muscle fiber types. And if you're only, like you can imagine, if you're only training down here and you're only growing these guys, you're not maximizing your full potential. You haven't fully recruited and developed these guys or these guys, and these are the big power horses for growth. On the flip side, if you're always training down here, then you're not stimulating this fiber type that has, again, potential for growth and an ability to make you look bigger, more muscular, and more impressive. So to achieve maximal muscular development, we need, throughout the course of the year, especially the more advanced you become, when I say advanced, I'm referring to having at least 3 to 4 years of consistent training experience, we need to expose ourselves to all these different hypertrophy models, all these different training effects that we can experience. We must get in on the action. So this is why I love the 6-12-25 workout, because this one workout is going to trash all of these fibers in one workout. So we just learned the training theory. We just learned that when we're working with 6 reps, we're going to be hitting the type 2B fibers. When we're working with the 12 rep range, we're going to be hitting the type 2A fibers. And when we're working around 25 reps, we're going to be hitting the type 1A fibers. So this is what I mean when I say trash the muscle fibers. So let's take a look at how this actually is going to unfold throughout the course of the week. All right, so here we go, the meat and potatoes of the 6-12-25 workout. So here's how this works. The 6-12-25 workout is one big 43 rep set. So this is a giant set. We're doing 3 exercises on the same body part, 3 different exercises on the same body part with 6 reps, 12 reps, 25 reps. That's one set. Also known as a giant set or a tri-set. Make sure we're on the same page. So if we were looking at our chest day, jumping ahead, your first set of the workout would be with dips for 6 reps, bench press for 12 reps, and then flies for 25 reps. That's one set complete. Beginners will do that 3 times and their workout's done. Intermediates will do that 4 times, their workout's done. Advanced individuals will do that 5 times and their workout's done. And the rest periods. So going from 6 reps to 12 reps, 10 seconds rest. Going from 12 reps to 25 reps, 10-second rest. And the rest periods between sets, between each giant set, we're going to take 120 seconds or 2 minutes. Very simple. The way the split is going to be set up is day 1, we're going to train shoulders and abs. Day 2, we'll do arms, known as biceps, triceps. Day 3, we'll do legs, which would be all of our quad dominant and hip dominant movements. Day 4 will be chest and back. Now, the program split I recommend for most people who have average recovery abilities is 2 days on, 1 day off. That would be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. Train Thursday, Friday, 2 on, take the weekend off, and then repeat. You could do this training cycle for 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, it's time to hit the gym, show you guys how this plays out in the real world. I know you probably have some questions. We're going to address them all. I'll address them in between sets in the future workout series. I want to talk to you guys about how to select your loads, what weight you should start with. I want to talk to you guys about what to anticipate from giant set to giant set. Believe it or not, your drop-off rate is going to be much more dramatic in this workout than any other workout. I'm going to tell you guys how to deal with that. I'm also going to talk to you guys about tempo. There's specific tempos you need to do on each exercise. I'm also going to explain why I selected the exercises I did. None of them were selected at random chance. And then I also want to talk to you guys about how the weekly split was designed. Why is shoulders first and not last? Why is chest and back at the end of the week and not at the start? There's a reason for everything we do. And once you have scientific principles understood, you can start making your own training decisions and they can make sense and you can start achieving what you're trying to actually achieve. And now you have confidence and certainty and clarity in what you're actually doing when you go to the gym, and you can anticipate the end outcome much more accurately. I think that's it, guys. Leave me a comment, leave me a question. I love interacting with you guys. I love hearing how you're doing. I love hearing your feedback. If you need anything answered immediately, you know what to do. And be sure to join my newsletter as well. That's where I reveal a lot of my upcoming programs, products, special things going on that I don't reveal on YouTube or anywhere else. So make sure you're on my newsletter. You can subscribe to for free at vincedelmontefitness.com. And next video, we'll see you in the gym. All right, I'm out.